Here's one more thing. You're so proud of yourself. You got everything, but always look up high. Sometimes you'll be standing there and not seeing it all. Get up on a ladder or a step stool, and son of a gun, there's one from pictures, and the picture hanger thing has gone up that way, and you wouldn't have seen that hole. So, you know, again, if you want to do the best job you can, spend a little bit of time and effort on it. See, I've already cleaned off the areas. These are just wet spots now, but I got most of those marks. I got that caulked, got that cleaned up around there the best I could. And when I get ready to paint, you notice the two different colors here? This is semi-gloss paint, this is flat paint, okay? And the reason why they have semi-gloss is because this was the little kitchen area. Years ago, the inspectors would always tell you, you have to have your kitchen area washable ceilings, washable walls. And so everybody would have to paint. And if you're in a big old area like this, it's what do you do? Well, one of the things you could do if you didn't want to see that, you'd have to paint your whole ceiling semi-gloss all the way out. And then where do you start and stop and all that kind of stuff? I'm not phooey on that. I'm not going to go like this. When I paint this ceiling, it's going to be flat ceiling, flat paint, and it's a thick paint. And what I'm going to end up doing over here, I'm going to paint the ceiling, just this one little section of the semi-gloss. I'm going to paint that with that flat ceiling paint first. Let it dry, okay? Then I'll go through this entire thing and paint it. Because if I just use one coat and paint over here, this is going to show. It's going to flash. It's not going to show right. You're going to see a line. You're going to think, what's the deal? How do I get rid of that? You try to put one more coat on, it might do the same thing. Because now, if you have one coat over this whole thing and it flashes, and then you paint this area again with that, you're going to have two coats here, two coats there, and you might still see the line. So I'm going to go ahead with flat paint. I probably should use Kills primer even. And I've got 3/4 of a gallon of Kills primer. I might even use that to go over just the semi-gloss area. Same thing on the walls. Before I paint the walls, these walls are going to go with an eggshell finish. It's kind of like a satin, kind of in between flat and semi-gloss. I'm going to put eggshell on all the walls. That way the walls are kind of washable. When you have a mark, you can kind of gently wipe on it and maybe not make a mark from where your cleaning is on a flat, like a flat wall, see? And that's what I'm going to do. It's still going to kind of look like flat, but if you look at it at an angle, you'll see, oh yeah, there's a slight little sheen to it. So on the walls, I got the same deal, don't I? On just here and the area underneath there, and then see they did down there that little section, and I'm not sure. I'm going to have to shine the light. They might have did this little pony wall with semi-gloss. Nah, I don't think they did. I think they just stopped it. That's kind of silly. They never should have done that. I wouldn't have put semi-gloss there. I would have just ran the wall, the rest of the flat paint around there, but they didn't. And see the little softened area? They got semi-gloss on that. Okay? And then they ran the semi-gloss over to here. See, you can see the break line. See it? Right up through there. Okay. So I'll have to either put flat paint on there, or if I have enough Kills primer, I'll prime that before going and painting the walls, before going and painting the ceilings. Okay? There's a tip for you. Good grief. And I can see it. I'm not sure if you can see it. There's a line right across there. And this side, I can't really see it other than I know they made a drywall patch right there. Let's turn around this way and look. Now you can see it, can't you? You see there, it goes there, straight across, there, straight across. And then it's kind of dark there, then it's lighter there. Well, they taped and textured, tape, top, skim, this patch, and then they textured that. So I know that's exactly where the patch was, and that patch went all the way across. And then I don't know what they had there. And in any case, when they repainted the ceiling, they didn't do a very good job, did they? And I can see the discoloration right down along that line. There's no patch there, but it's like they fizzled out on their paint. And that's because a couple different things. They probably didn't use primer. They probably just thought, oh, okay, what's the color of the ceiling? The ceiling was kind of was the same color as this one, was flat. They just put one coat of paint over it and called it good. That's all they did. And had they have put two coats, they would have had to have put one coat over the patches, okay? And then beyond the patch, right in there, see how dark it is right there? They didn't put an extra coat there, paint, did they? And then they left it. Had they have done one, the flat paint there first, and then gone over the whole ceiling, that might not have shown. But see, that's new spray texture and a new sheetrock drywall patch. Those are recommended to have primer put on them first. And then what I would have done, had it have been me, I would have put primer on all the white areas. See that? You don't even see that when the light's on. Well, I guess you do to a certain extent. I can see it. But see, when you're coming the other direction because you've got the daylight, let's see if you can see it. Look, goes away. Look at that. Looks fine. What's wrong? I did my patch fine. What are you hollering about? I painted it just fine. It looks fine. Well, that way it looks fine, but not the other way, does it? And what I would have done is one coat of primer over the sheetrock patches and the overspray of the texture. That's what happens. After they did their patch, they sprayed this with texture, and then they kind of fogged in from there down to the existing, a little bit lighter, okay? And they did it on both sides of the patch, didn't they? You can kind of see that. Well, then you not only have to do the primer around the main patch, you have to go all the way to where the end of his spray texture is, okay? I would have put one coat on of primer. That's what I would have done. And then I would have taken this paint, because this paint is on the ceiling, that's flat. This is flat tan. I would have used flat tan on there out of the same gallon can, hopefully, or the same color. If I knew that after I moved in, let's say, okay? Then I would have put one coat over that. Then I would have put a second coat, probably beyond that, and I would have looked in the shadows like this, and I would have gone probably to the length of where the semi-gloss ceiling is. I probably would have went to about there and kind of tapered it off there. I wouldn't have stopped right there, right where they stopped before. See how dark that section is right in there? And then I could have made it go away if I got it from the same paint can. If I didn't get it from the same paint can and I wasn't sure and it's not blending in 100%, what else could I have done? I would have then had to have gone to the paint store, matched up the paint to the best that I could, take a paint sample off of the wall somewhere or on the ceiling somewhere. Then I would have put one coat of primer there, two coats of flat paint from here down to there. Then I would have repainted the whole ceiling from that edge. I wouldn't have had to have gone up at this angle unless it really bothered me about the color differential if it was slightly off. But see, this is the same paint color and it looks like it's two colors. That's because the light is shining in and this is shadow over here. It's the same paint. See? When you look at it, it's hard to tell, but over there, it's the same color, but it's just the shadow, okay? Then I would have painted, had I wanted to leave the semi-gloss paint alone, I would have cut in another line straight across there. I would have cut in at the ceiling. I would have just gone to the stairwell, cut that in, straight across, boom, painted this little cubby all the way on down here, all the way around, boom. Then I would not have seen that patch, okay? There's a tip for you when you're painting patches.